Hello VC, Michael, Clash City Rocker, with a video this week about the Austin Record Convention, which is coming up a week from yesterday, I guess, the 24th, 25th, and 26th of October. I'm planning on attending. I have never been to a record fair, show, convention before. I've been watching videos in the VC for a few years now. I've heard people talk about Austin. I've heard people talk about WFMU, Den Boss. I might go to them eventually, but I thought my first record convention or show fair would be the one in Austin. I like the city, been there, and it just seemed like the right time. So I don't know what to expect. I've watched a few videos about it in the past. I have a list I've kind of compiled based on decades, depending on how you want to pronounce it, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. My usual thing is 80s, England, Beatles stuff, but we'll see. Kind of just excited about it, look for an opportunity just to browse. Really have no agenda other than going to the record convention and probably pop in a couple local stores just to do the right thing and frequent local businesses. But I'm hoping to see some VC members there. Recognize me. I'm pretty distinctive, I guess. Michael, Clash City Rocker. Love to hear what you're looking for, what you found, either in the comments or at the show. Love to hang out, grab a cup of coffee or something like that and see what you bought or see what you wanted to find and didn't find. So again, my name is Michael, Clash City Rocker. I try to make videos once a week. They're all about records that I have in my collection, usually genre based. If you like my videos, please subscribe, please like, please comment. And so if you're going to be at the convention or if you've been there, any tips, I'm open to suggestions and ideas. And again, if you're going to be there, connect. So I'm going to show you some records that I have that recent finds that I'm pretty excited about. Hoping to find something like this as well at the Austin Record Convention. This was the most recent record I bought. Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. Yes, there are millions of these out there. But this is a 1959 first release, Deep Groove, 6i, Columbia. It's a beautiful, mono, beautiful sounding record. Just accidentally found this the other day in one of my locals. I had dropped off a few records to exchange, to trade, and they had this. And I've always wanted an original. I have a bunch of different versions. I have the box set. When I was still buying CDs, I had the Kind of Blue box set. But this is the kind of stuff I'm hoping to find at the record convention. Things that are on the a little bit more rare side, unusual, don't see them very often. I've never seen a 6i 59 in any of my locals, at least not recently. So maybe something like this. I made a really long video about the Beatles box set, how I pieced together my own version of it. It's particularly this record, which is my favorite Beatle record. So this is the 2014 Beatles mono reissue, probably the best sounding Revolver I have. And once I had this and I started to become kind of afraid of playing these in a way, I wanted to hear some other variations of it. So I bought the US mono. And again, it has different tracks than the UK one. But I wanted to hear what the mono version said, because I have had the stereo version since I was a kid. And then that got me down the rabbit hole and said, you know what, I want an original 65 or 66 UK. But I didn't think I'd find one, but I did find this. And this was the video I made. This is a 1976 Parlophone Harry T. Moss remix. Remix? Yes. Remaster? No, remaster. No, remix. I don't know. Remix. And there were some distinct drop-offs in the stereo version of this. So I was kind of disappointed in it. I ended up buying all of the 76 Harry T. Moss Parlophone Beatle records. And then I just got really lucky one day. I was in my local and I found this. This is a 1966 first press Parlophone Beatles mono issue. And this is what I'm primarily looking for at the Austin Record Convention. So if any vendors are watching this, I'm looking for original Beatle mono Parlophone records, particularly Hard Day's Night, Rubber Soul, then going backwards. I'd like Beatles for Sale. I'd like Hard Day's Night, perhaps a Sgt. Pepper, but I want some more of the mono UK Parlophone issue. So we'll see. I'm also, Michael Clash City Rocker. I'm always looking for Clash stuff. I don't know if any of you know, everybody talks about the Bondage at Bonds, the Bonds shows in New York City when the Clash did that long residency, but they also did a long residency in Paris. This is the Clash Paris Calling Parish Hippodrome, 8th of May 1981. Again, this is a trademark of quality. So looking for boots like this, unusual Clash stuff. I know they also did a residency at the Lyceum during this time. I also collect 45s. Looking for unusual Clash 45s. This one is a great one. I love this picture of Mick. This has Train in Vain, Bank Robber, and then Rockers Galore UK Tour, Mickey Dread. I believe this is from the Netherlands. Yes. Unusual Clash picture sleeves. Here's a sister version of it. And apparently there's Joe throwing this Telecaster. I love this one as well. Same tracks. Except for this one has Rudy Can't Fail. And this one's had Train in Vain. There's a topper version of this. So if I see that, I'll snag it. And then just unusual Clash stuff. I mean, I think everybody knows that this was the cover for the single. But did you know? And this is a promo. Again, who knows how I pick up stuff. But did you know that it came in the colors of the Jamaican flag? Yellow, red, and green. There are variants out there. So, looking for unusual Clash variants. And then, of course, the rarest of the Clash heavy circulation picture sleeves. This is the Tony Parsons interview. I think this was in the NME as a free insert. Or, speaking of topper, how about this one? Version of the Clampdown. This is an Australian picture sleeve. So, unusual Clash stuff. I'm also hoping to find 80s England or 90s England stuff. This one I talked about a couple weeks ago. This was a rare find. I've never seen this in my locals. This is Stone Roses' first record, self-titled, on the Silvertone label. This is the US version. So if there's a UK version, I'll snap that up. A big, huge 90s England fan, but those records are incredibly cost prohibitive. I saw folks talking about this. This is the only 90s original that I have. England, and this has got the booklet, this insert. Love this record. I think I talked to you about this. I saw them with Sonic Youth and Kim Deal's The Amps, and then another band, I think was, I don't know, can't remember, but this is such a great record. So 90s England stuff, because occasionally I find 90s England stuff, but it's really hard. Like I found a couple 12 inches recently, this Oasis one. Do you know what I mean? Kind of what the theme of this video is. I just found this one a week ago, Chemical Brothers. Look at that great cover. This is the one with Tim Burgess from The Charlatans. Life is Sweet. Such a great one. And again, I don't find a lot of this stuff locally. It's 80s England stuff I'm always looking for. Like, here's The Fall, The Nation's Saving Grace. I accidentally stumbled upon this. This is beautiful. This Beggar's Banquet version. Stumbled on this in my local a few weeks ago too. First Blue Nile. Again, stuff I just don't see in my local. And yeah, I can do Discogs, but I don't know. I'm starting to really limit my Discogs buying because it's not the way it was meant to be. Like, I want to find them. I want to stumble on them. I know people say In the Wild. Or American indie stuff. Kevin Kinney, Driving and Crying. Local Milwaukee guy, moved to Atlanta. I never see this. And then I'm in Texas. Got to be some country records there. I've got I'm missing a lot of 50s originals. So Louvin Brothers, Tragic Songs of Life, kind of my theme song. I'd love to find stuff like this. Original release, 50s, Sinatra, Louvin Brothers. We'll see. Or, I'm in Texas. So how about a Texan? Townes Van Zandt. And this is not, what is it? Not, why am I spacing on it? Possum label? Totally spacing on it. This is the Red Tomato version of it. Oh, Poppy. Well, Possum. Duh. Poppy. But maybe find some cool Townes Van Zandt, Joe Ely, Butch Hancock, Jimmy Dale Gilmore, some Flatlanders, some Nancy Griffith, some Lyle Lovett. I don't know. Stuff I don't have. So really looking forward to the convention. I was like a kind of a quick in, quick out, flying in Friday. Gonna go straight to the show, try to spend a couple hours there all day Saturday, and then hit some spots, and then quick hit again Sunday, and I'm flying out. And it's a lot of flights, 4 total, and lots of time in airports, and lots of time just ruminating. So looking forward to it. Connect with me if you see me. Michael, Clash City Rocker. Peace.